Jake, I'm ready to offer you a deal here for this episode in the third and final segment. We have a lot of actual Red Sox stuff to get to, but I want to offer you a truce here. Now that Liam is back on the show, and now that we are just mere hours away from the kickoff of the World Cup, that's going to be a huge part of this third and final segment, I would imagine.
Is that true? There's games tonight?
Thursday
at 3.
A lot of people are listening to this on Wednesday.
That's
and
fair.
it's still hours, like 48 hours. Less
You're
than
right.
48
I mean,
hours.
I guess everything is hours away. All things.
I guess you're right. But as an olive branch, if you let us have unabridged World Cup conversations here in the third and final segment, because I got a lot to talk about, I'll give you 5 minutes, Greyhawk 10 style, to go in on Nintendo about the Direct today.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Okay. Would you make that deal?
All right. I'll make that deal.
I'll make that deal 10 times out of 10. Yeah, because I know you weren't happy, so...
No.
I'm sure the lovely folks are going to appreciate hearing that. The lovely folks, of course, being on youtube.com/@PodOnLansdowne. We got Riss, we got Eric in the chat, FKF, we got K-Bird, we got actual Pod on Lansdowne itself. I remember I sent a message to N3SGIS in there. The gang is all here for this edition of the program. That's Jake, that's Liam, I'm Fitz. This is Pod on Lansdowne, brought to you by the Believe Network. The gang is all back here. Liam, how you been, dude? We missed you last week.
Good. What'd I miss?
Not much.
Literally nothing. That's the thing. Absolutely, positively nothing.
I honestly, Fitz, I don't remember a single moment of last episode. It's all bleeding together. Yeah.
Well, Liam, 2 weeks ago we had like the initial Craig Breslow, like larger, like existential conversation about him. We just kind of rehashed that conversation, and I think we're going to rehash that conversation again at some point later in this show. Speaking of existential conversations, there's one guy that we have to talk about in terms of that situation, because the on the field stuff with someone whose number is in between 65 and 67, meme number, that will be a big conversation to talk about a certain right-handed pitcher. A lot more to talk about in regards to the Boston Red Sox, but we're glad that you're here. I'd like to start by pleading with you for the rest of the season. Please stick with us, even if this team is boring, because this is a ridiculously boring team, and I do want to start the conversation there in a moment. But before that, just a reminder, we are on social media, at Pod on Lansdowne is the show on Twitter. That's our main home. I'm at Fitsimo Pena. Jake is at Jake Wally. Liam is at Liam Fantasy _. You can also follow the show on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, rate us 5 stars wherever you get the podcast. All of that stuff would be fine and dandy, would help us out very much. And a quick reminder, of course, just a couple of weeks away from us throwing out the first pitch at Polar Park in the heart of the Commonwealth, Worcester, Massachusetts. I got my tickets today sent to me. I had
As did I. I got mine.
I didn't, but Tay did. We're sorting it.
It's all cleared up. Okay.
Yeah.
You got estimates.
Yeah, we got estimates.
We got estimates. But no, Saturday, June the 27th, we'll be at Polar Park. A couple of people have asked where our seats are. I think it's section 9, but honestly, it's probably going to be like one of those things where we go by like the standing room sort of areas where a lot of people congregate, because a fair amount of you have already reached out, which is humbling.
I can't believe it.
Am I on a delay? I might be on a delay here in the stream.
No, I think you're good. I was looking for the words to describe.
I was processing. I have to process it every time it hits me.
Yeah,
how the fuck
the
did
people?
we,
the people are
fall
clamoring.
the
people are.
It's
clamoring.
what it's when you're a little kid. You dream about hosting the 7th most popular Red Sox podcast
and the most popular
It's a dream
baseball
come true.
podcast in Sri Lanka too.
Yeah, like when I would lie in bed watching Manny Ramirez
Baseball tonight.
Watching Manny Ramirez, play field balls off the monster, and I'd say, one day.
What's the capital of Sri Lanka?
20 years from now, I will host the 7th most popular Red Sox podcast.
It is,
and throw out a first pitch in
Columbus.
Worcester, and then everybody would be like, Jake,
What do you
there's
mean?
no minor league team in Worcester, you fool.
Just you wait.
And I'll say, just you wait.
Yeah, I mean, I looked up my my kindergarten yearbook the other day, going through memory lane, and when I grow up, I want to be blank. For Little Fitz, it said like I want to be the biggest baseball podcast in Colombo, Sri Lanka, and there you go. There you have
Is
it.
that the
Now it's
capital?
capital.
That's the
Colombo?
capital of Sri
I just
Lanka?
looked it up. I don't know if you heard me talking to myself, asking what the capital was, but it is Colombo. It is indeed Colombo. But no, we will see you there June the 27th. And speaking of inquiries,
because you didn't want to pronounce the legislative capital.
I did not. I didn't. Do you
Give it
want
a
to give it a
shot.
try,
Give
Fantasy?
it a shot.
No,
Yeah, that's what I
no,
thought. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I'll try.
Yeah,
I'll
glass
try.
houses.
What is it?
Jake's gonna
Oh.
accidentally say a slur.
To
I
our
think.
to our listeners. and
So I
viewers.
definitely it definitely starts with Shri
Okay.
Jayawardena Priyura Kote.
Sure.
Tendo Kerr.
Duverot Kohli. Oh man! And one more quick housekeeping thing at the top of the show. I wanted to get it at the top of the show before we get into the actual brass tacks of the most boring baseball team I think I've ever seen in my entire life. We have started preliminary conversations in house about the Pot on Lansdowne Movie Club. Look at that lettuce.
Oh,
This
what
has nothing
material
to do
is
with
that hair?
I don't really know. It's some sort of fabric.
It's
Sorry.
real, actually.
Yeah, sorry. Adam in the chat asked me to show off my Ryan Fitzgerald bobblehead.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what I'm doing.
That's
as of
Ryan
right now.
Fitzgerald real. That's his real hair.
That's his real.
How's it, Ryan?
Yeah.
Actual hair. Had to get like tested and stuff like
I
that.
don't know if you
even
guys
make
can
sure it didn't have lice.
see Clara. She's all the way over there. on the
Yeah, I
shelf.
can make out
That
a sort of
that
red
little
shape.
Bear,
Red's
yeah, I see a
purple,
red
yeah.
blob. On
Yeah,
the
that's all
screen.
you need.
But-
She's big. It's a big bobblehead. I gotta
Yeah.
say.
Big Bertha. Those big eyes. It's all those the way from the eyes. How large your eyes are. Shout out Clara. As the Red Sox are now losing 2-1 at the Trop about 7:30 Tuesday night. But back to what I was saying in terms of housekeeping. Before we get into it, thank you for your patience. Number one, again, preliminary conversations about the Pot on Lansdowne Movie Club. If you actually want, throw a couple extra dollars, it would be, but we would do a couple more episodes a month with the Pot on Lansdowne Movie Club, where the movies are chosen by the people who subscribe to it. Very preliminary, no further details, nothing set in stone, but we've started those conversations in-house, kicking it around. I think it would be fun.
I mean, I'll speak right
Yeah,
now.
we took it upstairs.
The first film would absolutely be The Phantom Menace. There's no
It has
question
to
about
be.
it.
Okay.
No question about. I assume we would do the prequel trilogy and then we would start.
And then, yeah, go from there.
And
You
then
know, that's a good
go
way
from there.
to bring people in, I think.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good idea. So
Yeah.
that's number one. And number two, and this
breaking
is
down the
even,
betting odds of the Boonta Eve Classic, etc.
the Phantom Menace episode is just us looping the 2-hour version of Rats Tyrell. So that's one. And number two, and this is really, really preliminary. Haven't even really talked to the two other guys about this, but I've been thinking about it at least. And we've had similar conversations in the past. If you would legitimately be interested in Pot on Lansdowne merchandise, t-shirts specifically,
yeah.
or even just a t-shirt, singular, like one design, please let us know, because we want to gauge actual interest. We don't want to, go out and have, our pants being down and like maybe 2 people get shirts. Shout out to those 2 people. We would be very grateful. But if people actually would like to support us that way down the line, legitimately let us know. Not doing a bit. Again, nothing set in stone, but let us know. Bladed Dama says shirt or hat for sure. Okay. And you know what? What would you be interested in? Jack Hughes PL merch, we will be there. That'd be great. Again, youtube.com/@Pot on Lansdowne. But seriously, let us know, and then we can maybe go from there. That's a little bit more longer range, I think. That we're not like ready to debut anything. Enough sucking our own dicks here with the self-promotion and whatnot. Let's get into a really boring baseball team, gentlemen.
Can I just say something? Just
Why don't you lead
quick
us
off
off
the
here,
bat.
because I got to load something up. Why don't you?
okay. So I'll lead this off. So it's been a tradition here on Pot on Lansdowne to do fuck with, don't fuck with every episode. I just want to, at the top of the show, I just want to say I do not have a fuck with for this. I just don't
Jake,
have one.
I was thinking the same thing earlier this afternoon. I was racking my
I
brain.
do. For what it's
Okay.
worth, I do.
I honestly, like, it's such a fucking slog to watch this team. Even if there was something positive that I could put, it would get lost. Like, I've lost it.
It's such
in
it's such
Yeah.
a chore, man. Like I tweeted this last night. I mentioned it in the ponder, after the loss on Monday, which, by the way, in a season that has been full of boring losses and just nothing burger games, that might end up taking the cake. That was perhaps the single most boring game of baseball I can remember in recent memory, I would say.
Which game? Last night? The Monday night game?
Last night. Yeah, the 3-1 game.
Yeah, listen.
There is
thank
exactly
God for
one
basketball.
positive takeaway to take from that game. It's the fact that Marcelo Meyer hit a homer off a lefty, which is nice. It was a bit of a cookie inside, but you know what? He still turned and burned on it. That was really nice. It wasn't even that early was all that bad Monday. It wasn't all that great. Bit of traffic on the bases too many times over, but still worked out of most of the damage. The bullpen wasn't even that bad. But the point that I wanted to make is that if this team is bad, it is what it is. We've seen bad Red Sox teams in the past. Obviously, 2012. 2020 was a dog shit year. Those couple of seasons after 2013, we've seen some bad teams, even in the life of this podcast. This is by far the most boring one, and I need them to pick a struggle here. If you're going to be bad, and I say this a little tongue-in-cheek, Liam, but to quote J. Cole, all good jokes contain true shit. If you're gonna be bad, make it a dumpster fire. Give me a chicken and beer. Thank you. Give me another Theo Epstein walking out in a gorilla suit or something. Give me something.
Give me Bobby Valentine saying he's gonna punch an EI host.
Kill an EI host or whatever he said, and then laugh like a maniac.
Yeah, maniac.
Like that quick.
It's like the Joker.
Do you think they fired Cora too early? Not in the sense that to give him a chance to rebound. I don't think that was happening. This team's terrible.
Oh, for the chaos element, you mean?
Yeah. I think we could have gotten a lot of fun out of him had we let him go to even late May, even just an extra month.
I don't know, but it was I think if you were to fire Cora now, it would not be as explosive of an announcement. Whereas when it happened, it was like, holy shit, we're really doing this sort of thing.
That's fair. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we were only 3 weeks into the season is kind of nuts.
That could have set the stage for an absolute circus, carnival show, but it ultimately didn't end up, materializing to this point. Liam, it's just boring. And again, really bad business maybe for us to be like, hey, maybe buy pot on Lansdowne merchandise. By the way, the team that we cover is really fucking boring. That might be a bad business decision on our end, but
the Red Sox don't see a dime if we sell a T-shirt.
True.
That is true.
I mean, guys, I gotta say, Scout's honor. I didn't watch a single pitch last night.
Okay,
I didn't either.
I appreciate the honesty.
Scout's honor. What is it? It's this Scout's honor. What do you do?
I don't know what it is. I was never a scout.
Be really careful with your hand placement.
Listen, the game started at 6:40. I was working till 8, and by the time I got off work, I was like, I have no interest in this team. Maintain.
That's fine, but you two guys get the two next ponders. I'm editing tonight.
A great basketball game was on too. It's the NBA Finals, man.
That was a really good game. But no, it's just again, Liam, pick a struggle here out of the games even that you have seen. There's no juice. There's no life.
No, I mean, the lineup's a black hole, dude. I mean, I love the guy. I'm sure he's great. I mean, Mickey Gasper hitting 5th regularly for this team is damning.
Great story, but great stories shouldn't be
to everyone.
5th,
to everyone being like, "Oh, we're only 4.5 out of a wild card." Mickey Gasper's your 5-hitter. Let's talk some sense into each other.
They're on the precipice of the 11. They're either going to be. I know exactly what Jake's about to say here, but they're either going to be 9 or 11 games under 500 by the time you're listening to this on Wednesday.
What do you think? I'm going to crack wise about a national tragedy?
It was a national tragedy.
It was a tragedy.
It was.
I searched.
Okay, don't do the Norm bit. No,
the Norm bit. Okay.
You stuttering prick.
Yeah. Searched my blood through blood and bone. I sifted looking for my brother. He was in northern Canada. Yeah. Yeah, the lineup sucks. Listen, there's 3 hitters in the Red Sox lineup. 1 really good one, 2 pretty good ones, and then after that it's fuck you,
And you know what? It's funny that we sit here and say that the lineup's been bad, which yes, it was bad in the finale at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Well, technically not the finale because they're going to make it up in August, but you catch my drift on Sunday.
That's
obviously, about halfway home here, exactly halfway home, as a matter of fact. Top of the fifth just ended. IKF lines out to left. Through a game and a half at the Trop, you've pushed across 2 runs, exactly 2. Leading up to that, though, the offense was getting better. I think I saw a stat on Nesson leading up to Friday's game or Sunday's game, Thursday's game, whichever game it was. But it mentioned it was like, within the last 3 weeks or so, the Red Sox actually had, I think it was the best OPS in the American League in on-base percentage. And it was like, oh, okay. And that could all be well and good. But now here they are, anemic offense again. And not to repeat myself, Liam, but we could keep talking about all these positive trends, like, the guy who I fuck with, I don't want to spoil it, but he's actually starting to do a little something more with the bat this time around. Okay, they're actually stringing together some better ABs. Oh, the starting pitching is still pretty well. Again, all of that, Liam, has led us to double digits games under 500, and we keep talking like, only 4.5 games back of the wild card. Well, we were sitting here last week being like,
I'm not talking like that anymore.
I don't think we ever really were.
There was a spell.
You could talk yourself into it like the middle of May, but I mean,
yeah, that's
not early
like
June,
2 weeks
is my
into
point.
June
I
now.
think the last time I felt okay was like when that night they beat the Braves. I was like,
sure.
All right, like on this team's best night, like maybe they have something.
Right, but like
Yeah.
the point I had made before, it's like, well, it's going to get to a point where you can't keep saying, we're only 3 games out. Like a week ago, we were saying we're 3 games out of a wild card. Now we're saying 4.5. It could end up being 5.5 by the time you listen to this Wednesday morning. Yeah. So again, we could keep talking, Liam, about all these positive trends. The fact is that this is just not a good baseball team as it stands. And everything that we do in terms of a conversation has to branch off of that as things currently stand.
They stink. I
said Liam, but okay.
Oh, I didn't realize you said Liam.
No, it's just I don't know what to say about this team that we haven't already within the first 17 minutes. Like it's
we got 3-4 months.
It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long summer.
This is why we need the movie club. It's actually for us. Like
there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Fitz, what's that? That Big Ange quote?
Just not who we are, mate.
He's like, every time I think I see a light at the end of the tunnel, it's an oncoming train.
Just not who we are.
Like, I mean, your 2 best players are on the IL. I think
I need people to get
something.
deeply serious about the Anthony and Crochet injuries. Like everybody's still doing the when they get back.
No,
they're not.
Well,
they're not coming.
Last
First
time
of all,
we were,
they're not.
Last time we were talking,
dead.
Crochet was still only on the 15 day.
They're dead. First off, so they're not coming back.
Secondly, Roman Anthony died months ago.
Yeah, so they're dead. And then also, even when they get back, like the rotations, goes from good to still good, and then there's one more bat in a shit lineup. Like it doesn't. This team is bad. It doesn't matter.
It's guys, it's a disaster.
It is.
Things are worse than
ever. We did mention that last week.
What's the Trump Joker clip where he's like, what does he say? What's the exact
one of my
phrase?
favorite clips ever.
Yeah. Oh my god. He's like,
the world is a mess.
Yeah.
The world is a mess.
The world is a mess.
With the fucking the Hans Zimmer.
It gets louder in the background.
Yeah. To speak to these points, Broomstick in the chat, youtube.com/@pod on Lansdowne goes,
the world is as angry as it gets.
Yeah,
that's the second half of that.
Yeah. Broomstick goes, Raphael's improvement at the plate has been great. Doesn't change the fact that your 9-hole hitter last year is second in the order this year. That is true. I mean, both things can be true. The developments at the plate with him can be great, but we weren't slotting him in there as number 2. K-Bird goes, how many games did Tracy manage with Roman in the lineup? 5? It actually may have been even lower than that. It feels lower than that.
I bet I could figure that. Cora got fired on my
April
birthday.
25th,
April 25th. Yep.
Happy birthday, Jake.
Let me see. Roman Anthony.
Bladed Damas goes, also calling Anthony one of our best players. Needs a huge asterisk. I mean, this year, he didn't get off flying, but the stuff under the hood was still
10.
encouraging enough. 10. But the point is, you know what I mean? It's
Five,
chump
six,
change.
7, 8.
Chump
Excuse me,
chump
8.
change here. Dunk intern Adam goes, Tori Lavulo is going to come save me. #trust. #time is flat circle.
Honestly, yeah. I've seen that in my mind's eye. I think that'd be a really good hire.
We're going to take you all the way back to the winter of 2012 into 13.
I know that the
or
team
actually
is
11
bad.
into 12. That's when Lavulo was first being thrown around.
The team is bad and the roster is bad, but I've seen nothing from Chad Tracy for me to be like, yeah, that's the guy.
No. Well,
can I?
or yeah, what were you going to say, Jake?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay,
Well-
so I have a fun stat. I meant to
or
pull it
Liam.
up earlier. At Red Sox payroll, incredible nugget they dug up earlier this afternoon. If you go by AAV, how much of this team's payroll do you think is currently dead money as of today?
What does that mean? Hurt or
Like,
or
just
hurt or
They're either hurt, they've either been traded, or they're in the minor leagues, or they're on the island.
gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
What,
I
in
thought you just
percentage?
meant straight up
Yeah.
off the. I thought you meant like off
Like-
the roster, like completely.
No,
So
no,
you're
I phrased that wrong. Dead money.
Do we
No,
have
it's
any
like,
of that
in
money?
terms
We
of-
don't have any. Are we paying anyone that's on a different team? I don't think so. Oh, 2 guys?
70
Oh,
million.
Jordan Hicks. That's one. Liam, tell me the other.
Devers. There's a
Oh.
Wait, we're
cash
still
now.
paying
No, he
Devers?
took all that. I thought they ate all that money.
Yeah.
There must be something involved. I trust Red
well,
Sox.
What the
There's
hell? I thought we were free of that fat
I mean,
bastard.
it's only like 5.7 million total. That's the smallest figure.
75 mil.
Oh gosh, no, it's higher than that. It has to be.
Yeah, like what percentage of their payroll do you think is currently?
Oh, what
I would say
percentage?
Yeah.
70% of the payroll.
Oh wow,
That's
Jake going real
70% off.
60.
I'll say
60%.
I'll say 37.
49.5.
Okay, so half them.
70 was nuts. That
Yeah, that was-
Oh, you know what I was
insane.
thinking? You know what I was thinking? Can I rewind that for a sec? Like, to me, Masataka Yoshida, he's dead to me. So it's like I was throwing that in there.
All but like
the-
2 guys are dead to you, so that's how you got to 70.
Yeah, well, look at this fucking roster. Are there more than 2 guys that aren't dead to you?
Yeah, there's more than 2.
I
guys wanna-
tweeted
do you
today.
guys wanna hear the
I
breakdown?
think there's 7. Good
It's
players.
bad that I had to think about it, but yeah, there's more than 2.
I tweeted today. I think there's 7 good players. I probably amend that to at most 9, probably 8. Gun to my head.
Sounds like the foundation of a great team in 2027. That's what that sounds
like a great team. Yeah.
Well,
Only
even if we
20
don't
other
totally
guys.
know what to say, luckily enough, the perverts always know what to say sometimes.
Fuck has the goddamn gall to call his house on a Tuesday night?
Hi, I know the game's still going on, but
Oh, this is the wrong one. Why does it always fucking do this? Why does it always do that?
Hey. Give yourself some grace.
I can't give myself some grace.
You're a young podcaster.
Big dog, you're supposed to be our co-producer. And you produce it like a bum. No, not a Greyhawk 10. Just, this is disastrous. But you know what? It stays in the show. It absolutely stays in the show. This is the pot on Lansdowne difference,
Oh.
baby.
Oh,
What is that?
Okay.
Tips?
we got a creature. appearance.
Substitute
An
producer.
appearance from the creature.
Tips.
I
There.
hate
All right, here
this
we go.
team. It's Andres. I was one of the depressed fans who called in a few weeks ago, and I'm still depressed. And last episode really got me thinking, yeah, it's over. And, I mean, my summer kind of sucks because I was going to Boston in July and then going to Pittsburgh to watch this fucking shit-ass team. I don't know. I kind of just want Bayo and fucking Breslow to like get trapped in a lighthouse and just be there forever and until they kill each other just because they go crazy.
Isn't that a movie?
I hate them, man.
Yeah, the
Like,
lighthouse.
That is the
Yeah,
lighthouse.
RPAT.
Yeah.
suffer for what they've done. Breslow, fuck you. I hope you, I don't know, eat shit.
Okay.
There you go. Very well said, Andres. There. And again, 617-420-24.
Andres a poet. Poet, Andres.
There you go. 617-420-2431 if you want a voicemail that could be featured on the program. And let me just say, just to reiterate what I said at the top of this as like a thank you for like sticking around, do not let this team ruin your summer, guys. There's so many great things to do
I wanted
in the
to
summer.
say, Andres, I mean, great news. 2 great cities you're visiting, my friend. There's so much to do in Boston and the great city of Pittsburgh, might I add. A gem in this country's Rust Belt. I've been twice. I quite enjoyed my trips both times, and only once was to. Actually, no, I've never seen the Red Sox there. So enjoy yourself in those cities, man. Go to the game. Probably, I got to imagine at that point we'll be rooting for losses.
Even if you're going,
I'm already there.
Yeah, I think I'm there too, actually.
Yeah.
even if
Let's
you're
go
going
either
to
way,
watch,
Let's
a
hear
bad,
11 under tonight, folks.
Go Pirates.
Listen, man.
So go Pirates.
a bad day of watching baseball beats a good day of a lot of things, like especially during the summer. Going out to Fenway, having a couple drinks with some friends, just shooting the shit with each other. Even if the team is bad, you'll still have a good time. You know what I mean? The hardcore boomers who are like, you're the part of the problem, they're going to hate hearing that, but that is true. Like, baseball is just fun to watch. I enjoy it. That's why I do it even when the team is bad. But even if it's not baseball related, man, got a lot of shit going on. Go see Tall Ships or something if you're in Boston. Get to see the big old boats coming into town.
Ride the Duquesne Incline in Pittsburgh. Great fun.
There you go. Is it on the campus of Duquesne?
No.
Okay.
Where is that?
Duquesne's in Pittsburgh.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I remember where it was. No. No, it's not. It's down. It's not.
Thank you for your confirmation.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
with that
sorry,
confirmation
Andres.
out of the way in Pittsburgh, with that information done and dusted, should we give out him of the week?
Oh my god.
I guess we have to.
Somebody's got to get it.
I have a nomination. I'm curious to hear if any of you guys do, or either rather.
I mean, much like, who I'm fucking with. I'm kind of at a loss.
Again, I have a look at me, Mr. Positivity over here. I
You
do
have a him of the week. Like you have an answer that you feel good about.
I do.
Wow. Okay, can you say yours and then we'll talk?
It's
through
Ranger
it?
Suarez.
He was fine.
I know they lost
I don't know.
Sunday, but Ranger Suarez.
I don't know. I mean, is that the best we can do? He went 6.
It was an awful week of baseball.
No, you're right. You're right. I guess.
What
Yeah.
was
I mean,
this-
I guess by rule of, it's just the him of the week. It's just like what was the best part of the week. I guess. Yeah, maybe.
I guess it was.
It also
6.1, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I guess.
And it also, like, it's similar to, like, because we are now adopting the Oscar strategy from time to time with Him of the Week, where, like, we give someone a Him of the Week if they continue to do what they've been doing in recent weeks. Suarez has been really good. This is the interesting stat that I saw from just BB_media, just baseball here. Qualified American League starting pitchers with both an ERA and a FIP below 320. It's Cam Schlittler. It's Davis Martin of the White Sox. It's Red Sox legend Joe Ryan. He of all 5 minutes of Red Sox fame. And then it's Mr. Suarez. Suarez has a 3.18 ERA on a 2.93 FIP. Exactly as advertised at this point, as far as I'm concerned. I know that those first couple of starts were shaky, but like Liam, you just said, like, you and Jake, actually, you both said that you're going to start rooting for losses. Even if they start losing, it's going to get to the point for me where I'm watching to see, like, okay, let's set a foundation. Let's see some positive developments for 27. That includes, getting Crochet and Anthony healthy. Maybe seeing if Meyer sticks around past the deadline, can we actually maybe see some continued progression on offense?
What are you saying? That you want him traded?
There is a rumor that I was going to bring up later in the show.
Well, yeah, that's
and that talks about the front office as a whole.
Yeah.
That will be in the third and final segment of the show. That will be later on. But the point is, one of the things that I'm going to want to just see maintained at the end of the 26 season is just another, like, just keep doing what you're doing, Mr. Suarez. Keep it going. The fact that the FIP is lower than the ERA is encouraging because a guy who doesn't historically strike out a ton of guys, doesn't have overpowering stuff, you'd see him be like, oh, maybe he's a bit of a quote-unquote soft tosser, he's going to rely on the defense that much, and then his FIP right now, the fielding independent pitching, it's like, no, it's actually better than what his surface level ERA is. Don't tell Manny Machado that, what the FIP is, because he won't understand. Too many nerdy stats in baseball you see. He wouldn't understand it. But no, that's my vote.
Yeah, I guess I'll agree.
I'm a dictator this week.
I got that. Or I'm sifting through the last week. I mean, Totally had 6 innings, no earned. Last Wednesday,
kind of disqualifying for this start though, but he was great. I was thinking of Toley as well, but then this hasn't been amazing here in Tampa.
Ranger. You know what's good about Ranger too is for as odd and off season as everything. You having him under control allows you to hopefully get a real nice package for Sonny Gray in a month and a half. Because I do think you would have a lot more pause had you not signed Ranger. Well, I don't think I know, because then your number 2, I guess, would be Peyton Toley or Connolly, or like you know. So I think having the steady 2.
Yeah. Worse problems to have than having those guys right now be notched up a bit in the rotation. But again, I'm just kind of grasping at something related to positivity here, because I think a lot of the show is going to be negative.
My mind went right to who can we trade?
How does Ranger Suarez's success get Jarren Duran out of Boston? That's what I.
Hey, you said it.
You were just thinking it.
I
know we were all thinking it. Huh? So
okay,
round of applause to Mr. Unless anyone, I think that's Get working on that graphic, Fantasy. This is Ranger Suarez.
This is like third of the season already.
I think it's a second. I don't know. Again, I said a couple of months ago I had to start a document to list like who won.
It's like, I feel like we get on here every week and it's either him or it's Wilson, or like in April it was Willier, like back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, maybe Sadon gets thrown in there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, in any event, Liam, fuck with, don't fuck with. You have the honors this week. What direction are we going?
Let's start negative first, and we'll bring it back home. We'll bring it back.
All right,
that's rare. That's rare for us. We usually
yeah. What I'm not fucking with is here it is.
There's one easy one. If you really want to take the easy road, there's a huge one that will be brought up.
That's general consensus. But
it has to be talked about.
Low-hanging fruit.
It's Red Sox adjacent, and it's something I've noticed on the timeline over the past week now. People who take the sit-go sign way too seriously. Like, I'm over here cracking jokes on the timeline. There are people worked up in my mentions and replies about who cares about a petroleum company? They're like, rip the damn sign down. Like, guys, I'm just cracking jokes. Like,
you're still going to be able to see the sign.
It's only moving like 100 feet away. Might as well get some jokes in while we can, because it's funny.
It's not Notre Dame burning down.
I don't think I've noticed it before. Because when the news first broke that they'd be moving it, I dove into the Boston Globe comment section, and it was like
that's your first.
It was like
a bunch of measured reactions.
A Facebook comment section. If you can imagine that. And then, I guess I kind of forgot about it. And then they finally started, tearing the sign down this past week.
They finally started mutilating it.
Yeah. And
they blew up the sicko sign in Boston last night.
And those people, they're back out of the woodwork. And I don't know, like some people just don't like fun, I guess. So
it'll be fun. People are still going to see it.
It's coming back. We're just moving it.
Back. It's going to be easier to see. It's going to be less obscure.
It's going to be higher because that damn whoop sign. You should have just demolished that building.
Blade Adamas goes, our precious advertising. We get one problematic company to chill over for an advertisement in the skyline as a treat. We get one. But no,
Liam, I agree.
It'll be back.
I'm actually. I think it's fun that they're moving it to.
Yeah.
If you're gonna move it any year, like it would suck. Like if it's like a Game 7 of the World
Yeah.
Series.
Oh yeah. Oh no. It's not going to be in the
we're
background of the
October.
Sox getting fucking no hit in August.
Yeah, 1-0 losses to the
Yeah.
Angels. Yeah, during the dog days of summer. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Good point, Fitz. This is a perfect year to move that thing.
Yeah.
That was good,
They
Liam.
knew.
That's a good one.
They knew.
Sure.
Fitz?
Jake,
Oh.
I always go last on these things. I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Oh. All right. I know it said it was low hanging fruit, but
All right, here we go.
I like fruit. I like fruit.
I
So,
love apples.
I love apples. Brian Bayo.
Let's talk
Fuck
about
off, man. Come on. From just being bad at pitch to being a baby to I guess it's just those two things. But that's a rough combination, I suppose. You can be not head case is strong, but you can have off the field like kind of diva stuff. You have to be good if you're going to be a diva. And he fell as newsflash. He was not good.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he was not good.
6 earned in
So,
that first inning.
now
I was
he's
totally
been-
fine. Like, I don't care if your fucking arm falls off, dude. Pitch all 9 innings of that getaway day game against Baltimore. You're gonna
make him
try
eat
to
it.
wave
Just make
off
him eat it.
Nar for a mound visit when you've clearly or you've already let up a run and you're at jeopardy for giving up more runs, which he most certainly did. And you're too good to have a great defensive catcher come out and try to talk to you about it. That was frustrating, and obviously the post game comments being like, "Oh, like I don't know why no one was bringing up the bullpen last year." Well, yeah, because you were solid last year. To your credit, you know what I mean. I tweeted it out afterwards. It's like no one's gonna ask the pilot, or you know, a pilot drives a fucking airplane into a volcano and kills everyone. He's not gonna be saying while the plane's going down. It's like, well, no one was talking about me not crashing volcanoes before. You know what I mean? You build 1,000 bridges, they never call you a bridge builder. Like it's not like that, dude. I have other
now
thoughts about his comments later in this conversation.
Damned to Worcester.
Yeah,
for
well,
the
I have
remainder
more
of-
thoughts about
He
his
will
comments.
be starting on June 27th. I've already received.
He's gotta,
confirmation.
right? I'm praying. I'm praying.
He turns us into a fine paste.
I mean, my biggest thing is like, you know, you can count on one hand how many games he's started where like it's over after the first inning. Why tune in if Brian Bayo's starting the game? Like-
Liam, I think you mean you can count on one hand when that didn't happen.
No, like the game's over after the first inning. When he
No, I
started.
know, but you said you can count on one hand, but I think you mean you can count on one hand when it.
I could count on multiple hands the amount of times
Yeah, I was
Jake
gonna
has
say, you can
derailed the
count on multiple
conversation by
hands. How
doing a
many
minor
times?
fix in
How many
someone's
times that happened?
Christ, everyone understood. Everyone knew what the point
No,
was.
I
Yes.
was just clarifying. I was just okay.
Because it's like it's every other time when he goes out there. Now.
me. He meant multiple hands. No, it's ridiculous.
That's my biggest gripe. It's like this team sucks to watch already. Like at least give me 9 innings of something to watch.
And it's worth repeating in this, and I have a lot more thoughts on this. I do want to go longer on this. It's worth repeating that multiple things can be true in this facet as well. I think it's true on one hand that Tracy and the coaching staff and the organization should be setting their guys up to succeed. That means they have to keep going with the opener. I don't know what it is with the opener. I don't know if it's a mental thing. That's probably what it is. And side note, it's not even worth getting into the whole like under the hood stuff with Bayo here. I think the problem is way more existential. It's not so much as, oh, he has to tweak this mechanically or he has to lay off the cutter usage, which he has compared to the start of the year. I think it goes beyond that. I think it's more existential about like his future going forward. I really do. I don't want to sound dramatic, but I think it goes down to that. But the coaching staff should be trying to set their guys up to succeed and put them in situations to succeed. But at the same time, as someone who signed an 8-figure contract, which to the man Brian Bayo himself, the man, not just the player, the man, I don't begrudge him for signing that extension, but that extension also comes with expectations, namely, like you said, Liam, don't give up the fucking game in the first inning for us if you're called upon to start. Grow up that way. It's multiple.
I don't feel
Adam
like it's
goes, why
a
fuck?
lot to ask.
why fuck everyone else over because Bayo can't do his job? Well, that's the reality of the situation, Adam. The reality of the situation is that right now he needed an opener. The onus is still on him to compete, again, with that extension. I agree with that 100%. But a little sliver of this has to go towards the coaching staff to be like, dude, why? Like, clearly it was working. Your ERA is sub 1 when you have an opener preceding you. And your ERA is over 10 when you're just a starter. A baby could figure that out, Liam. A baby.
I don't get. I mean, I can forgive the performance. What I can't forgive is the attitude. So sorry if that makes me sound like a boomer.
I don't think I could forgive either of them.
No, I mean, like as a human, as a man, I can forgive it if you
for sure.
Yeah, if you show up and you don't do your job.
Yeah, I mean, if
happens.
he sucks, he sucks. What do we, that's like.
But
what
it's
are we
like
gonna,
don't act like you actually are Pedro Martinez and scoff at the idea that you need an opener, because you do. Like, turn your brain on.
Pedro could scoff at things because Pedro
pride.
was the best pitcher on the planet. Like, that's why he could scoff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're
Similar
gonna be a
to
diva,
Jake's point. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta be good.
And I will say, to all fairness to Bayo, I can't excuse the performance. And the comments that he had on Thursday, like, legitimately got me aggravated. I tweeted like I'm done with him. Like that frustrated me so much. Maybe that makes me a boomer too. The one thing I will say, one thing to him. The comments he had on Sunday where he actually like admitted like, yeah, like I shed some tears and stuff like that. As a man, I was like, at least, all right, there's a little bit of a humanity in there. Maybe this could end up being the best thing that happens to him. Because again, I think this is an existential issue. This is not a matter of like, oh, the changeup just wasn't working, or oh, he needs to add more, spin onto his arm side sinker to miss more bats or something like that. No, this is, I don't want to speculate, but it feels like it's something that's upstairs as opposed to something mechanically wrong with him. And maybe there are tweaks to be made, but there could still be a solid pitcher here. Maybe if this gets him back on the right track, because for better or worse, guys, like, he's sticking around this organization unless he gets DFA down the line. Like, no one's taking on that money. So
no, those last 2 years are.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So if you're able to straighten this out with him in Worcester, maybe he comes back up, maybe he could salvage something this year, and then we could just be like, you know what, it's behind us going forward and see what you can get out of him in 27 before. I hope that happens because I'm a Red Sox fan. At the end of the day, he's wearing the B on his hat. To hear him say like, tears were shed. K-Bird mentioned he had family planning to come up to New York. That had to change. There's a bit of humanity there. Maybe I'm getting softer in my 30s. So I hope going forward, maybe this could be the best thing that happens to him as a man. As a fan, 1,000% like totally fine with him getting sent down. It was becoming untenable. So
I don't think I'd actually looked at the splits in a while. It's kind of breaking my brain. I know, Fitz, you said his ERA is sub 1 as a reliever, and it is. It's 0.7, but then his ERA as a starter is nearly 10.5.
Well,
it's not 13.5 to be fair.
Not for nothing. Even if you throw the first inning out, he was still bad. Like in the game.
Yeah, like he's still only going. Like
it wasn't
he never gets out of the fifth inning
thing. It was a starting games thing, which I don't know if that's worse or better. Maybe it's neither. But I guess at the end of the day, a 6.3 ERA. That's not going to work.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
especially when you're on that money. So, I feel for the man himself. Like, this is still his dream. He's trying to chase after. Hopefully, he can get it back on track. But just in terms of what's one thing that I've said before, gentlemen, and I'll say again, you've got to be ruthless when you're running a team at times. This is ruthless. This is beyond. You got to. It had to be done. Absolutely had to be done. The question I will say from some members of Red Sox Nation that I saw, I don't even think they were like challenging the move. They were just inquiring, just generally being like, well, with this, like, what are you going to do with the innings that Bayo had? And I'm thinking, like, I don't know, throw literally anyone else. Throw anyone else in those
what
innings.
difference does it
Give me,
make?
give me,
Yeah.
give me a look at Jake Bennett. I want to see.
Why not,
some of Jake
right?
Bennett.
You know? Give Kyle Harrison a call.
There's this other kid in the minors. I'm trying. Kyle Harrison. Is that his name? I'd be
That's the
interested
joke.
to see what he can give
The
you.
exact joke I just made.
Wait, really?
Yes,
You said that just now?
I did.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
That's awkward. That's really awkward.
I mean, there are times I don't hear what Liam says on this too, and then I listen back to it, and Liam has a funny quip, and I'm like, well, maybe if I shut the fuck up, maybe I would listen to it.
He's the quiet
Yeah,
one.
I do. I mean, this team has ruined my love for the
Jake,
game.
he's the Adam Friedland of the.
The bug. He's our bug. Cool.
Are you
Liam.
Stav or are you Nick? You could like.
I think I'm Nick, right?
You might be Stav because you're louder, but you're Nick because you'll push the envelope. Maybe I'm Stav.
Yeah. Yeah. Fitz, you have to get really fat and really Greek. I think that'd be really funny for everybody.
Working on it on the first one. I'll tell you that much right now.
Oh, hey, let's be nice.
Hey, now,
Let's
hey.
be nice.
We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong. Don't fuck with for this week. I gotta say, I was thinking Slayton, because I mean that was beguiling on Sunday. That was awful. That was really, really nasty. However, this is a slap in the wrist one. I feel like we had a lot to talk about with Brian Bayo because that was a huge
Fitz,
one.
by the way.
What's that?
Beguiled. Awesome word. by the
Beguiled.
way.
Yeah, thank you very much. A little slap on the wrist to Willie Abreu. I need a little
Okay.
bit more from him, guys.
Yeah.
Little
See,
bit.
I
Just a slap on
guess
the
that's
wrist.
kind of what I mean. Like when I'm saying like everything's blending together, like it's hard to even dog on like him because it's like he's not even been that good lately, but he's still so clear of everyone else.
No, for
that
sure.
it's like-
Yeah, he's still my favorite
it's
player
like
on the
I
team.
struggle,
But I gotta
you
call
know?
a spade here. I was gonna do Slayton, but like I was thinking going into this, I was like, well, what's the purpose of talking about Justin Slayton having another blow up game other than like he either gives up no runs or gives up 12 runs? It's maddening. But I heard on the broadcast, I was driving back in from work today, and Fleming on EEI brought up the fact that, we'll take a guess. How many homers do you think Willie Abreu has over the last month?
One.
Two. And one of them was this past week, to his credit, the one that really got the party going against Baltimore on Wednesday. And this is not to poo-poo the player itself. I need a little bit more out of him. Just a little bit more. Some guys have started to pick it up this year. Some guys have, turned it around at times or put together a pretty good campaign. And Willier, by and large, has been pretty solid this year at the plate, of course. We all know the type of hitter he could be, especially when he's hot. But just a slap on the wrist.
I think not. And I like Willier a lot. So
Love Willier.
I'll make an excuse for him right now. He's probably trying to do too much, I imagine.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
fair.
I'm sure he's- I'm
The
sure
offense
he's
is
pressing.
miserable, and he's like very clearly the second best hitter on the team.
Right. To the
Right
flowers in the
now-
YouTube chat, right. To the flowers in the YouTube chat goes, in an ideal world, Abreu is hitting like fifth, and nobody cares when he scuffles like this. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I also don't
Yeah, I
think,
mean,
like,
he should be.
by-
He's probably
like,
on a good team. He's like your
Right.
fourth or fifth. Best
I don't even
hitter.
think
Yeah.
people in general really care about this slump that he's had right now, to Jake's point, because there's just so much shit around the team. So it's like, that's like the 20. I just wanted to bring that up there because I don't think I even really realized how sluggish it's been from Abreu recently. So again, just a quick little, like, you know what it is? It's a verbal warning. It's a verbal warning. That's all. We don't have to get HR involved in this. We don't have to write you up. It's just, hey, man, just a little bit more juice, please. Just a little bit. The title in the YouTube video here is "The Red Sox Need Some Life," and the thumbnail says, "Where's the juice?" I need some juice. And everybody has to do their part.
All right, do we have to try and come up with?
Again, I got to fuck with it. And you actually had more time to think of a fuck with here.
Fitz, Liam.
Well, it's
did you
Liam's
come up with
turn,
one?
so I have one. Nobody wants to work anymore.
Oh, you know what? I have one.
You got one? Yeah, take it away, Jake.
Tyron Guerrero.
Yes. 103
Brother.
on the gun?
Brother, we are sending you to a contender in a couple months. Brother, trust. Trust. Okay? He's gonna shine in Atlanta down the stretch. Another piece, fellas. That's what I like to think.
35 years old.
35 years old. I mean, yeah, like he's 35. Let's get him a ring, huh?
Yeah,
Why not?
that 27th competitive balance round pick coming our way for him is going to be mighty tasty.
Don't be naive. Don't be naive. You know, any reliever is going to get you something real.
That would be an amazing trivia question. Be like, Jackson Holiday made his way over to Boston and became a megastar. Who was the reliever that they traded for?
Whatever happened there?
Well, I'm saying with Beckham, right? I don't
Honestly,
know why the Orioles are trading for a 35-year-old reliever.
I was gonna say honestly, maybe every single Oriole on the fucking roster, whatever happened there, they might be in a worse place than us.
Adley's been better this year.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't suck anymore, so that's good for them.
Figured that out. But no, I think that's a good shout. 35 back in the leagues, pumping fucking
7-0.
gasolina, man.
Yeah, he's been fun to watch, and really all I have. I don't know. It's fun to watch guys throw baseball hard.
Yeah. Liam, have you got one?
Guys, I still like, I don't know, Caleb Durbin's glove.
Fuck you! God damn, that was mine. Now I don't have a fuck with. God damn it.
That was your fuck with? Did you?
Caleb Durbin in general, yes.
Just
Caleb Durbin.
Oh, in general.
Yeah.
Mr. Cheddar himself.
I mean, he's been hitting the ball well. He's actually doing what we'd like to call in the business, gentlemen.
Because he went outside the organization for help.
So, yeah, he didn't talk to those globalists from Driveline.
Is it like that much better? I know he has. I know
he's
been.
On the NESN broadcast, it said something along the lines of for the first 2 months of the season, or basically through May 20 something, his ground ball rate was something along the lines of 60%, completely just garbage, just hitting it directly into the ground. A worm genocide, many were calling it. He's actually his ground ball rate was actually something along the lines since then, leading up through again Friday or whatever day it was.
I mean, I got his what game?
What's his ground ball rate right now?
The 28th. So his OPS bottomed out on May 24th. Then he sat for 3 days, if you recall.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, he's hitting 297 with a 486 slug. He's not walking at all, but
that's fine. I'll take anything I can get with that. For the amount of shit that he's taken this year, and rightfully so with the bat, the glove has been stellar basically from the start. He had a little hiccup early in Cincinnati, but since then it's been spectacular. For the amount of shit that he was getting before, give him a little bit of his flowers right here. Again, he's not hitting it directly into the ground as much. Since maybe that 3-day period where he sat, ground ball rate, it's not stellar or anything like that. It's probably about 35-40% of the time or something like that. But again, huge improvement over 60 or whatever it was. I don't have the numbers right in front of me. I wish I did. My apologies. But no, commendable. He had what, an 11-game on base streak or something like that?
8? I'm seeing 8 maybe.
I'll take 8.
Yeah.
Not even hit streak, just on base.
I mean, this is kind of I've seen people suggest it with him, with Meyer, to go to AAA and figure shit out. But this team is bad. You may as well let him.
Who else?
It's not
nobody else is coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you're in a pennant race and you need quality ABs.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to
figure it out. I don't know.
Meyer and Durbin and whoever, Gasper. You name the player. You'll get what I mean when I say it. You're not going to be able to quote unquote work these issues out if you're just facing fucking Max Scherzer on a rehab start every time, pumping 92. You know what I mean? This has to be worked out at the major league level. And that's part of my point, what I mentioned earlier.
I feel like
for
using one of the great pitchers of the 21st century as your example there was probably not very useful.
In the big 2026?
Yeah. Hey, he pitched in the World Series.
He
last
started Game 7.
And then what
Yeah.
happened? Look what happened to the Blue Jays?
Then what happened? He
Blue
gave
Jays
up
actually
one
played
run.
better.
He gave up one run.
Yeah.
I meant after 2025, dingus.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Blue Jays have actually been playing better. So
better than us.
better than us.
It just sucks, man.
It does.
I wish
dude.
I wish we were playing for something.
It
It's,
really
Ju-
does
it's
suck.
June 9th. I mean, it's let's be real. It's been over for like a month.
What's
I'm
your
devastated.
over-ometer at fantasy? We haven't checked in.
Oh,
on that in a couple
dude.
weeks.
It's an 11. Like, come on.
I think.
This
I think
this
it's
team's
fully
10
over.
games under. Like,
I think it's fully
the
over.
lineup's
Yeah.
not getting any better. Any help you're trading for is going to be immediately sent to the minor leagues. Ideally,
Put trades and front office stuff on ice in just a minute.
So,
We'll talk about
that's-
that momentarily.
that's where I'm at, man. Like,
I'm at a 9.
I'll
Now,
see you in
with
27.
the caveat again to remind folks, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. If you're new here, hope you're enjoying it, and if you're old, welcome back. Hope you're also enjoying it. But the overometer peaks at 10. Fantasy completely disregarding the
Blew past
rules of
it.
that.
We broke
So,
the meter.
Yeah. Broke
I
through
mean,
it. Yeah,
I
the
get-
rates
I
are going
just-
through the roof, but 10 is mathematically over. Like it factually is over.
I
So with that, I'm at a 9.
genuinely-
9.5.
Like,
Then
this may
I'll go
be
9.5.
the worst Red Sox team of my lifetime,
Yeah.
or at least the least the
Least
most boring
enjoyable.
Red Sox.
Well,
team.
that's okay. So I wanted to talk about this. Like, the really annoying thing with this team is that they were never going to be world beaters, but I think a reality does exist where this team is like hovering around 500, just like for most of the year, and that's kind maybe
Sure.
they get hot on a stretch.
If they
whatever.
play average, even like slightly
They're-
below average
yeah.
ball at home, they're probably a wild card team right
Ball
now.
at home. Ugh.
If they're
I always-
500
I
at
always
home,
fuck
then
this
they're a
word
wild
up.
card team, hands down.
I always fuck this word
It's
up, and
maddening.
this is like saber slop, but like they're Pythagorean. That's correct.
They're
Pythagorean.
Pythagorean.
expected
Their
by
win
fans.
loss is 31 and 33. Like, is that
That's
good?
the worst thing you could have told me, man. Oh,
Is
my
that
God.
good? No, it's not. It's not nearly as
Well, better
bad
I
than
think
as
31 and 33, I think, is a wild card spot right now. I think it is.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the standings.
You got the documents right there to prove it, Fantasy?
like there has certainly been less talented Red Sox teams than this one. Like 2012 was absolutely worse than this.
You'd be a half game outfits at 31 and 33.
General point
Maybe
remains.
2012 was better than this. Actually, maybe I take that back.
It absolutely
No,
was.
you know what?
Because they were.
No. 2012 a single good pitcher.
Oh, you're talking
Not
about
one.
pitcher. I thought
Oh,
you were
the
just talking
pitcher.
about the output.
I-
in
No,
general.
season
I
in
meant the
general.
roster. Like, but all together, I was like, Pedroia. They had good position. It was actually the exact opposite.
Yeah, there was
Of this
zero
team.
pitching. There was zero
Yeah.
pitching.
Guys, Nick
Zero
Martinez just threw his 70th pitch. It is the top of the 8th inning.
Nice. Way to make him work, boys. Way to make him work.
Guys,
Runner on
gun
first,
to
no
your
outs,
head. Gun to your head. Which pitcher led the 2012 Red Sox in B WAR?
Christ.
Aaron
not-
Cook. No.
No, you'll never
Vicente
get this.
Vicente
You'll-
Padilla.
Aaron Cook was second to last.
Oh shit.
Padilla
He had a
was,
great
right
start in
now.
Seattle.
So I let me adjust this. This is B WAR, which pitching is kind of weird with, but it's two guys are tied, but one is the funny one. I'll just tell you, the one
Felix
that's not as
Duran?
funny. No, he was in the middle.
Not Lackey.
One is not as Lackey didn't pitch in
That was
2012.
la-
Yeah, he was
lucky
hurt.
about that,
Yeah. That's, yeah.
Junichi Tozawa is one.
Okay.
Wow.
Here's the other one. Ready? Scott Atchison.
I
Whoa.
I never.
Scott Atchison-
I didn't even think he was still on the team by
Scott
that
Atchison,
point.
Wow.
51.1 innings, 1.58 ERA,
How about that?
an ERA plus of 269 for old Scott that year.
Jesus.
demon.
Why didn't we flip him?
You know what? Can I put someone, whether it's a pervert or one of you two, can we do like one of those like Zoomer TikTok edits of Scott Atchison 2012 highlights?
Scott Atchison. Can I just say also, I think I'm on his.
That's
yeah,
fucking
that
crazy.
was like far and away.
Oh, my
Oh no,
God.
it wasn't.
I'm
his
sorry to interrupt.
2014 season.
Nick
was good.
Martinez's pitch counts through 7 innings tonight. 7, 11, 15, 5, 11, 10, 8. My God.
Let's hold the fort. Hold the fort. 4 to
Oh, this will-
3.
Oh,
3 man on
How?
second. No
Home run?
outs.
What happened?
No, Meyer just doubled. Maybe he doubled
come
in
on,
2
sell
runs.
out. You bum.
Okay.
Um,
Wouldn't it? Okay, I know that like this season has gone so
another
bad, but
another
wouldn't
one.
It be,
The one
wouldn't it
run
be
loss
such a
gimmick is
weight off?
continuing here. Here we go.
wouldn't it be such a weight off if like the last 100 games Meyer just like looked like a major league hitter? It would be like what a
what I'm
a
saying.
win!
Like, all right,
What a
let's take
tremendous
that.
win!
Lay
that
the
would be
foundation
but-
for 27. I need those developments.
I
That's what
saw
I'm talking about, Jake.
Somebody retweeted the Passan tweet from the spring last year of Anthony Campbell and Meyer about how they were like the like generational trio.
that
and
spring
I
breakout
actually
game.
What? The spring breakout
That's
game.
the
Yeah,
spring
all three hit
breakout
the
game
home
was
run.
special.
And I
Yeah.
actually did the like Isaiah Thomas, like I just sort of closed my eyes. I was like it hurt me too. I know. I think that's in my Mount Rushmore of reaction videos. I think
It's
it's
up
one of
there.
the
It's pretty
absolute
good.
funniest. I know. It hurt me too.
It's not even my favorite Magic Johnson reaction.
What's that? I'm not gonna.
Well,
be
it's
there.
either when he's standing on the like court side and turns around and does the pump up to everybody. You know that one when he's wearing the black.
sure. What
Or
about
when
eating
he's at the
popcorn?
Michigan State game and he does the
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that
Michigan,
was
the
great
Michigan
too.
State one's great.
What about him eating popcorn courtside with like
pretty
that
good.
that like sort of nothing look on his face? That's a good one too.
I love when he's talking about the no look pass he did during the USA scrimmage game.
Magic,
so good.
yeah. Honestly, one of those guys, like an iconic reaction GIF in image.
I'm not
and
going to be
video.
here.
It's like
That's a great
him.
one.
What are like the basket? It's like him, Doc Rivers, Vince McMahon. Those are
Chuck.
like my golden gooses.
Charles Barkley.
No, Chuck doesn't have a lot.
Did you not see him last night talking about Cardi B?
Oh, I did see that. Yeah. Okay.
She got the wrong initials.
Well, that's like Liam did that earlier in the episode, and I meant to, but or maybe you did it. One of you was like, "What'd you say, Liam?" Or I forget what it was, and you were doing like the Barkley Shaq. What he say, Chuck?
What'd you say, Chuck?
Yeah, that's an all-timer.
Galveston.
So the Red Sox, huh?
The Red Sox are right. And you know who is the chief baseball officer of the Boston Red Sox? It's a guy by the name of Craig Breslow. My apologies
I'm
for
familiar.
the third straight week of Breslow Gate here, as the Breslow turns, the soap opera that we find ourselves in. All my Bres feeders, just naming all the soap operas and shit. But there's more developments here. Liam, you could speak to this as well, because I thought your tweet regarding FSG decisions were funny. But don't put in the newspaper that FSG is considering canning Craig Breslow, because according to the Globe, I believe it was, they're not even considering it. It's not even in their mind.
I call bull. It's a cock and
When you
bull
really
story.
love the guy that's leading your front office, the first thing
John
you do
Henry
when you
Democrat.
when you really love him is to put into the newspaper that you own that you totally love him. That's what you do. That's how you convince everyone that you're totally in love with your CBO. Yeah, I don't buy it one bit, Liam. But talk to me.
I don't know, man. This is just as classic FSG lip service. Like, I don't think if this trend continues and say we're 15 under by July 4th, you cannot let this man oversee the trade deadline.
No, absolutely not. I agree with you.
Get Eddie in there. Get Eddie at the
No,
helm.
but I think you can if you tell him.
This is it.
No, the opposite of that. Like if you tell
Like he's
him
a lame duck.
Well, this is
That's-
rehashing what we mentioned last week, Jim.
Yeah, you can't do it if that's the. I'm saying I'm fine with.
You
him
have to
overseeing
promise
the
him
deadline
part of 27.
If you
have to
promise
him
him,
the offseason.
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm fully out.
Oh, okay.
I'm
But yeah, I
fully
don't know
out.
if I want that.
Even if he's here through the season, I'm out. I'm done. This roster construction, man, is.
I don't necessarily
so.
disagree, but you're running out of runway here if you're going to make that call.
That's what.
Like
That's what
you-
I'm saying. Like if we get to July 4th and it's 15 under.
You say, Eddie,
Bye.
figure out the fucking deadline,
Yeah,
Eddie. You got 2 weeks.
Eddie, yeah, exactly. Like
3 weeks?
Yeah.
When is the
it's
MLB
like
trade
3. It's
deadline?
usually the last day of July, right?
Yeah. Ish.
Said, Eddie, put your gear on. That's what
Yeah.
we'll say. All right. Yeah, why not?
Get a grown up in there.
Cousin Jack goes, Breslow deserves a lot of shit, but his biggest sin was putting an AL/NL Central team in the American League East.
Ooh, I like that, Cousin Jack. I like that.
Yeah, that's real.
I would say his
Yeah.
biggest sin was what what a great thought exercise. 3 years in, what is Craig Breslow's biggest sin? I mean, right now it's probably the Kyle Harrison trade. Like right at this very second.
No.
At this very second, I think it's the Campbell extension.
I didn't want to say it because I feel bad, but it's the Campbell dude.
I still believe.
It hurt me too.
Japanese World War II soldier.
Did I see
It
him
hurt me
hitting-
too.
Did I see his OPS in AAA as like 680?
Sure
He's
is.
hitting like
It sure is,
227,
Vince.
right? Oh,
That's
man.
like pretty low impact though. Like all things considered.
Yeah, all things considered.
Like
Yeah, you
Kyle
can hit
Harrison,
16.
Kyle
Yeah,
Harrison
yeah,
is like
you can hit
competing for a Cy Young award right now. And we're
And
like,
let's be honest, last night was such a fluke.
yeah, that was the
Vegas-
Vegas.
Jared
Bam
Bico's
Bam.
not
Bullshit
training Durant
launching
post
pad.
23 or 24.
Yeah,
for that matter.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
I think he
That's a
meant
good
Yeah.
24. Yeah, I corrected it, but or they corrected it. My apologies.
Because they're cowards. They were cowards. They're scared of the
Cowards.
optics.
No, but let's to tell on
they're-
ourselves here,
they're
fantasy.
always
Hold
so
on,
worried-
hold
they're
on,
always so
hold
worried
on,
about the
hold
optics.
on. You know what? As a matter of fact,
I'm gonna call in a Greyhawk 10.
Oh wow. Okay.
calling
So
this-
can I just
30
say a
seconds.
problem?
Greyhawk
one
10
problem,
means you shut the fuck up.
A problem with the Greyhawk 10 is only you can call it in. You're the only one with
Liam
access
can call in a Greyhawk
to
10.
the soundboard. Oh,
Liam
alright.
can call in a Greyhawk 10. You could ask me to call in a Greyhawk 10. It'll be up to me to do it. But again,
Up to his
quickly with
discretion.
the Greyhawk 10.
Okay, go ahead.
Revisionist history to be like, oh, well, they're complete cowards. We said on this very show, just this is all to keep honor. Like, again, everything above the table, not being like the Mike Francesa. I never said that kind of thing. We on this very show said that, like, okay, well, maybe it would make sense to move him after 24. In the moment, we said, like, okay, in the wake of, post Xander Bogaerts, post Mookie Betts, how can you expect people to buy in after 2024 and then trade the guy who had a 7-WAR season? Now, with that said, with that in mind,
9 B-War.
there you go, right? The point is, with that said, is that how you build a baseball team? Probably not. What did I just say about being ruthless? But it's not like it was so obvious that he had to be traded, because it wasn't. Not even on this program.
Yeah, the real mistake was last year, not
Yes.
ripping the Band-Aid off last
Yes.
offseason. Because I don't think he's that remarkable of a player, but his end-of-year numbers were like pretty They weren't close to 24, but they were serviceable. 774 OPS last year, 16 home runs, 41 doubles. Like, their teams would have traded you things for that. I don't know. So you think that's his biggest sin? You think not moving Durant this offseason?
I might change it from the Campbell one. I think I'm swayed there.
Yeah, the
There's
Campbell
a lot,
one,
man.
Yeah.
the
There's a
Campbell
lot.
one sucks, but it's not. I don't think
People
it's
will say the Bregman situation.
no. Talk to me when he
I
has an
think I'm over
OPS
that.
over 700.
Yeah, I not doing well this year.
No,
I will say.
and he's only going to get older. That's how time.
With the
works.
leadership in the clubhouse, I suppose. Yeah, we mentioned Harrison, but Harrison got
Jesus
fucking
Christ,
shelled the other day.
The Tibbs for May trade is like, even if Tibbs,
I'm changing my mind
crazy.
again. It's that, and then having like
Even if
insisting on
Tibbs-
Jordan Hicks, maybe. Like
even
that,
if Tibbs doesn't see a pitch in Major League Baseball, the fact that you flipped that asset into Dustin May,
I'm changing my mind again. It's the Dustin May trade. I've
The
changed.
Sale trade
the fact.
sucks,
First,
but I don't think that's. Sale
No,
Sale
again-
only had 1 year on his contract.
Yeah.
when that trade happened, so
and
it's like
no one thought like that
whatever.
was. I can forgive him for that. No one thought he was going to win a fucking Cy Young. Again, that would be revisionist history as well. Everyone was fine
Sale,
with that trade.
Sale
including
gaining
myself.
100%.
4 miles per hour on his fastball back at the ripe age of 35.
Yeah, after
Sorry.
being on the shelf. for
Yeah,
a while.
after being dead for 4 years.
And they were different injuries. You know what I mean? He had like the rib thing with
Yeah.
the bike. It wasn't like
No,
it was
I'll
just
give Craig a
lingering
mulligan
elbow
on that
issue.
one.
Yeah,
I'll give
no,
Craig
for
a
sure. We
mulligan
give
on
that
that
grace to young CBOs.
We do.
No,
We do.
I've
That was
changed.
like one of his first moves, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, is it good? Is it bad that I've changed my mind 2 or 3 times when asked this question, talking about
No, Fitz,
Breslow's worst move?
The laundry
you
list
receive you receive new information and then you
Yeah.
adjust.
I
your
remembered
opinion
old
accordingly.
information. That's the problem.
Well, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's spooky to think what we could add to that list in due time, like in the next 2 months.
That could include a trade involving Aroldis Chapman. That rumor's been flying around.
I don't see how you
recently.
could lose a trade when you're trading a 40-year-old reliever. Like
Craig Breslow's like, you want to try?
that's like, can I? So I'm not.
Try.
This is a nuanced conversation, but it's interesting to me, almost impressive that Craig Breslow traded for a guy who came in second in the Cy Young last year, and he might lose that trade. Like, I think you make the Crochet trade 10 times out of 10 times, but he did give up a lot. Like, Dombrowski, one of Dombrowski's great traits was he knew what guys to cut bait on. Like, nobody he traded ever turned into anything. Chase Mydroff would be the best infielder on the Boston Red Sox today.
Oh, I love him.
Wilson Contreras.
We'd actually be good at ABS if Chase Mydroff was on this team.
Wilson
right now.
Contreras. Okay. Easily the second best infielder on the Red Sox.
I'll give you that much.
Kyle Teal would be nice to have a catcher. Montgomery is, I mean, of course, like this
just got called up. I mean, we'll see.
He was a fucking animal in the minors.
Yeah.
And Wickelman Gonzalez, like, not nothing. We'll
see. I mean, the story remains to be told. And again,
guys, you know what's going to happen?
If Crochet comes back next season and is back to his regular self and is back in the Cy Young race, like, we're not going to be having this conversation at all. So
it just sucks right now in this.
Yeah, of course it sucks right now. Everything sucks right now, except Caleb Durbin.
Well, he definitely sucks a little bit.
He sucks a little less.
I mean, he's hitting 190 Fitz. I don't know. I'm not sure how much that can be like. No, he's good now.
We rate the suckiness on a scale. It's a bell curve. We're right on a curve here, Wallinger.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, imagine like if Campbell was in that trade instead of Teal. Could have been nice. I mean, Christian
stock. I mean, at the time, that would have been a deal breaker. Again, we talk about things like
no, I know, but also like that's his job. Like that is his job.
I understand to an extent.
To know or to think. I
have no issues with the Crochet deal. It could end up being where both teams end up winning in the long term.
I don't either. I'm just saying that, like, compare it to like the Chris Sale trade, where like there was one decent year of Yohan Moncada was the other side of that. It was like, yeah. Gosh,
Christian Campbell loves the cookies.
He does, yeah. It really is bleak right now, huh?
It is bleak, and it's so funny. And to bring up the trade stuff, because I just wanted to quickly throw this out there. The fact that we're still talking about Ketel Marte here when things are being sucky. Marte is being thrown out there after the Nightingale reports. It's just, Liam, you have to laugh.
I think that was a Bob special.
Had to have been. Like, how else is, like, everybody else kind of like, no, it's I don't know. I don't know. Like, did AI feed him that
He's
source?
played 60 out of 64
he's
games.
Claude.
Yeah, Claude is pulling information from December.
He's played almost every game for the Diamondbacks.
Bob types in, it's like, actually, I don't think that he's on the market right now. You're so right, Bob. Not only are you smart, you're inquisitive. And honestly, that's the sign of a good journalist.
Bob, you're right to push back.
Hello, Bob. You're quite good at turning me on. Fitz, you get that reference?
I actually didn't.
That's
when is that 2001?
That's when Lisa turns on Smithers' computer and it's Mr. Burns.
Oh, yes.
You're quite.
Why did I guess 2001: A Space Odyssey?
I don't know. That's Hal, brother. That's Hal.
No.
They were getting kinky with Hal.
You know, I've only seen like bits and pieces of that movie. I'm embarrassed to admit.
Incredible.
Just done on the rewatchables with Steven himself.
Next time that's in theaters, I gotta go.
Put it on to the movie club. We could talk about it.
That'd be a hilarious movie for the three of us to try and dissect.
Fitz is gonna be sitting there through the first 5 minutes, like, is this it? Is this the movie?
I'm watching the first 5 minutes and I'm like, I get the reference to the Barbie movie here at the start.
That's
Wow.
actually Theo. That was actually Theo in the gorilla series. He's one of the gorillas at the beginning.
Oh, man. I will say, interesting voicemail this week, because it's not really a voicemail, because, well, I have to play this.
Who the fuck has the goddamn gall to call his house on a Tuesday night?
So it was a 3-minute voicemail, and we can't sit here and listen to the full 3 minutes of the voicemail. But I did take notes on what the individual had, and I'd like to transcribe it for you. It's like a mailbag episode. Like, it's almost like as if this individual sent us a DM. Their name is Brent Fitzsimmons, so shout out to Fitz. He's up in Canada, 2 hours north of Toronto. Had 3 questions for us.
Wow. Out in the fucking boons.
Let him rip.
Huge Sox fan, hates the Blue Jays. Brent is
Okay.
not
Me too.
a Jays fan. Well, the first question is, what do we hate the most about the Blue Jays?
Spencer. No, I'm just playing. We love Spence. I actually miss him. We should get him back for some reason. Next time we play the Jays. What do I hate the most about the Blue Jays? I did have a consistent like Devers was better than Vlad thing for a few years, but now they both suck. So I don't know. So I'm not sure.
I gotta be honest. Of the four other AL East teams, like the Blue Jays, historically, I feel like have been the least offensive.
I feel
Sure.
I feel that way about Baltimore.
I had a thing for Brett Lawrie for a little bit. I hated him.
Oh yeah.
Rowdy
but
Tellez.
Outside
Well, so
of
the
Rowdy
Rays-
Tellez,
I hate the
That's a
Rays
good
the
one.
most, and then I hate the Yankees just
You
slightly
hate
less than
you
that.
hate the Rays more than you hate the Yankees.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
In recent history,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The sacred texts, guys. What do you?
No, I
We're
mean,
losing-
I mean, like
I
We're
can't-
losing recipes
I can't
here.
stand that cowbell. God damn it!
The Rays are
historically, of
horribly
course,
annoying
but
now.
the Rays will not die ever.
DJ Kitty, I'll see you in hell.
I just hate them, and then I hate. I thought I would like the Orioles like, when
Raymond,
they kind of
obviously.
started this rebuild, but how Aryan they are and how big their britches got after 24 was very nasty to me, and they suck. So I probably do hate the Jays the least. What do I?
It's like you know what, you're talking about teams that die. It's like I still hate Manchester United more than I hate Man City, but Man City won't die. It's just a historic hatred for Manchester United.
Like I hated Mania, but he's gone. I guess I don't really hate the Jays in any meaningful way at this juncture.
That's me with Baltimore. Baltimore is the team that annoys me the least in the AL East. The Rogers, the Sky Dome. I'm aging myself. The Sky Dome is a house of horrors. I feel like we
I'll
never
tell you
do
what,
well
though,
there.
I would have
Yeah.
said I hate the Sky Dome, but they did such a great job with the remodels.
You're not
Almost.
getting my point. I don't give a fuck if they have cute little.
Oh,
party
yeah, the
decks
Red
out in
Sox
right
have
center
never
field.
had a positive
They never
game
do
in the
well
Sky
there.
Dome.
It could be.
Except Will Middlebrooks 3-home-run game 2013.
It could be the
right.
Hanging
He
Gardens.
was
It could
this
be one of the
close.
7
He was
wonders of the
this
ancient
close,
guys.
world. It could be a marvel of human engineering, Jake. They do a bad job there, so I'm not a fan. The other 2 questions that they had, because again, Brent lived 2 hours out of Toronto, but
Kevin
loves
Pillar
Sox.
was annoying too. Just one more.
Even with
Kevin
it.
Pillar, great pick.
Yeah.
Huge fan of
Stealing gold gloves from JBJ.
that, and also Pete Fatsy.
There you go. Any memories of the Expos? That's the second question that they have.
No, I have 0 memories of the Expos.
I got to be honest,
I got
not.
nothing.
I mean, like Vlad Guerrero Sr. being the Expos representative
I was
on Backyard
5.
Baseball. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
5 when they left, so.
Just when I was starting to understand the landscape of the sport, they moved to Washington. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, like I remember when they came to DC, but that's only because I was in the Mid Atlantic.
yeah.
Like
Christy's not going to be
that's all
happy
I
with us.
got.
Christy's was a huge Expos fan, still is. Shout out Christy in the chat. Get ready for a mega long addition to the playlist, Christy. But no, shout out the Expos and their
Doubling
fan.
up, huh?
They still have a loyal fan base up in Montreal, from my understanding. Watching that "Who Killed the Expos" documentary on Netflix, I wasn't of age enough, and this leads into the third question. God love you, Brent. He asked, and he was like, "I don't know how old you guys are, but do any of you have memories of the 1986 World Series?"
No!
I was born January '96, so
born-
I'm the
99.
closest. I'm the closest.
My
Yeah, I
dad,
remember it
my
well.
dad, like to this day, does say my dad was 21, And he does say that Game 6 was one of the worst nights of his life.
So my dad's the same. I don't know if your dad, Jake, had any stories, but I was going to share my dad's story. Shut up, Big Billy.
He says he was in a bar, and it was like he kind of like blacked out when it had like not from alcohol, but from like he just like
yeah.
like oh my god.
Having done both, I know there's a difference. I understand.
He does talk about it like he saw someone like he loved die. Like I really, yeah.
So my dad,
Sox lose, by the way.
Oh, great.
Oh, they officially lost.
Little one-run loss.
Yeah, I just want to.
A comeback gimmick.
Sweet. Oh, my streams are way behind. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's officially lost. My dad was 20 at the time, and his older brother, my uncle who I mentioned last year, who passed away.
Your dad's older brother was your uncle? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were doing a heartfelt thing.
Well, no, it has a funny ending.
Now I feel like a fucking asshole now.
Well, you are an asshole to begin with, but it does have a funny ending. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I mean, he has multiple brothers here. It could have been any of them. It just happened to be the one who passed away. Okay. You got unlucky, Jake. I don't know what to tell you. But my uncle was bigger into the Bruins and especially the Celtics at the time, and of course, '86. You know what I mean?
Good teams. The late
Celtics
80s,
with the balls, of course.
Yeah.
And he knew that my dad was like live and breathe with the Red Sox. So they blow the game, goes through Buckner's legs. My dad's like distraught, like probably like head and shoulders, just like not saying anything. My uncle Marty finds him and starts laughing at him, like busting his balls about the Sox. My dad chased him around with a butter knife.
Oh.
Like he lost his mind and was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And it was with a butter knife. I don't know if he noticed it was only a butter knife, but he chased him around with it while my uncle was laughing around, like running around laughing. So, yeah, that's a memory of '86 there. So there you go, Brent. Brent mentioned that they're going to Fenway for the first time since 2013 on June 25th. So shout out to that. Hope you enjoyed Boston, Brent.
Yourself.
Hope you enjoyed the podcast.
Come out to Worcester.
If you're still around Boston, come to Worcester Saturday the 27th. We'll be there first pitch.
Come see the fellas.
The fellers. There we go. So, anything else for Pod On? Because we got a lot to get into in Pod Off here. I think this is going to be a good Pod Off session here.
I think no.
Jake?
Nothing.
You have the floor for a couple minutes about Nintendo. Because I got to fill up a water.
Okay.
Let's just get that out of the way, but
yeah,
the floor. You know what? I'll do it for you, just because we mentioned it earlier.
I'm calling it Greyhawk 10.
Thanks, man.
You're calling it.
Yeah, Nintendo Direct.
A Greyhawk.
Liam, also, I'm going away. You got to tell me if he says anything naughty. Okay.
No, I'll be good.
I'll keep an eye on him.
I'll pull up the YouTube stream. I swear to God, I'll make sure.
Nintendo Direct, very nasty. I was very excited this morning. Year 2 of the Switch just started. I was like, oh, we're going to get some heavy hitters. No, not really. The only big Nintendo title that got announced, like that's a first-party Nintendo title, I think, was the Ocarina of Time remake, which I would have been excited for. However, the art style, it looks absolutely heinous. I was like genuinely off-put by it. So I'm interested to see more of that, and if the whole game looks that fucking ugly, because that's super concerning if that's the case. Otherwise, Pokopia DLC is cool. However, the $35 price tag is not. And that's pretty much it. That was pretty much all I really care about. And that's tough for your big summer presentation. So that's no good for me.
I don't know what you said, Jake, but yeah, it wasn't much.
No, I'm not a JRPG guy.
There's so many JRPGs. All due respect to people who like JRPGs, it's just not my jam.
Well, I tweeted and somebody in here, FKF said, Jake, play Kingdom Hearts. So my Kingdom Hearts is when I was like 6, maybe. I received the GBA Kingdom Hearts.
Link of Memories or whatever it's called. Shade of Memories.
Shade of Memories, yeah. And I played it for a few hours, and I fucking hated it. I was like,
the Heartless, folks. We don't like the Heartless.
Yeah, I hated it. Of course, I was 6, but whatever. And I never tried Kingdom Hearts again. But I'm sort of like morbidly curious about it. I know there's a lot of lore and stuff. I don't know. And I'm a Disney adult, unfortunately.
Sure. Say it loud, say it proud, Jake.
There are dozens
of us.
And the first 3 are getting the the ports or whatever for next gen. So
I have tried Kingdom Hearts. I got like one of like the combo.
What did you?
I got
Oh,
like
yeah.
the combo of 1 and 2 for like PS4, and they were like a couple of the other ones. Like all the fucking naming conventions of the game are ridiculous.
They're
first of all.
completely fucked. I know.
I feel like I'm having a stroke, but I tried playing the first game and it wasn't so bad. But every single new room you enter, there's like more. You don't have any room to breathe in those games. Like give me like 2 seconds to like maybe explore a little bit here and like let me get my bearings. It's like no, you have more of these little fucking heartless guys, and it's just button mashing for half of the time. And also the story is completely well. In the first game, the story isn't so bad, but beyond that, the story is fucking incoherent. I've tried to go on YouTube just to get an idea of like what is all the fuss about? Is it all that good of a story? Every single video that you look up to like summarize the plot of Kingdom Hearts, it says like
It's like 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's well not even that. Like if you try to condense it into like 10, 15 minutes, and it's like we promise we're not making any of this up. This is what it is, and it's incoherent.
Yeah, so maybe I'll try that out. I don't know. I'm genuinely a bit bummed by
How about the
By the-
Pocopia stuff? I know you're liking Pocopia.
yeah, I said that. That's exciting. However, the $35 price tag for that DLC that's oof. That gets an
There's a
oof
free
out of
update,
me.
and then there's additional DLC.
Yeah, I mean, you get two whole like levels, which is there's only 4 in the
Maps.
base game
World,
So
yeah.
that is like a large package, but I don't know, 35 for a DLC.
No Mario
for World.
Kart DLC. I mean,
No,
I
I
think
couldn't. I
people knew
couldn't believe World didn't get DLC. I couldn't believe.
nothing
Yeah, I
for
don't know. I just
nothing
they
for
were missing
Metroid.
they were missing one other thing. I guess.
Some
I don't
people were
know.
thinking that it was going to be like something related to the new Metroid.
My
But
Switch, I
nothing
hate
there.
to say it, it's collecting dust a bit. My Switch too. I mean,
That's
it's
tough.
fine because I bought it and the price is going up on it in September, so I don't like regret buying
That's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, so like I mean,
I will not be buying a Switch 2 anytime soon. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't a year ago. I'm glad I waited for a new plumber, and plumber ain't happening.
Plumber. I'm hearing next year. That's what like reliable people are saying. Like the guy who leaked this entire direct said.
Are
that
you
Plumber.
going? Are you getting the remake for Ocarina?
Yeah, I'm sure I will. But I said when you were gone, Fitz, the art style is absolutely putrid. Like,
It looked a little too much like Focus M, a little bit.
It
Like,
does. It looks exactly like Focus M. It looks like just like a guy fiddling around in Unreal Engine 5.
Someone quoted it and said, "Please hire me at Nintendo."
Yeah, like that's what it really does look like. That it's really bad.
Like really impressive for some guy just dicking around. But,
And and it's weird too because the Ocarina of Time and the Majora's Mask remakes that they did in like the early 2010s on the 3DS, they translated the art style pretty well. Also, even if you don't just do the fucking Breath of the Wild art style, like I don't know why people love that. I love it. Those are great looking games. The whole thing was weird. I don't know, but I was bummed about. I could not believe that Xbox had the best showcase. That's a stunning.
and it
turn of
won't matter.
events.
It won't matter one bit.
stunning
You're telling me that 10 minutes of thumb wrestling wasn't enough to get you out of bed?
Oh my god! I thought that it was a joke. They really did do thumb wrestling for like I think it was 4 minutes. Yeah.
Nintendo's so funny. They have no idea what they're ever doing ever, and at the same time they do. But it's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
State of Play wasn't so bad. Wolverine is interesting me. So down the line. They also probably don't want to put anything out for the holidays to go against GTA. That might be another thing.
Ocarina is.
A remake that everyone knew was going to come.
I don't know,
anyways, you
dude. That's Ocarina of Time is like one of the, that's one of the most heralded games
Like ever. No, period. For sure. But like it's
You ever
you're
play
going
it?
up
You ever
against
you ever
literally
rip a
the
playthrough
most.
of Ocarina?
Say it again.
You ever play Ocarina? You
Not
ever
all the
do
way
it?
through, as a matter of fact.
I did it once when I was like 12 or 13.
Webster goes in the middle of a Breath of the Wild replay, and it's excellent. I've played a good amount of
Special game. Once
Breath
in
of
a
the Wi-
generation game.
It's definitely better than Tears of the Kingdom. I'll say that much.
Odyssey and Breath of the Wild in the same year is like
Insane.
that feels crazy that happened. I don't know. Like Nintendo knew that it was fucking over after the Wii U, and they were like, "This is it, man. Like we've got one shot here."
Chips into
They
the
nailed
all the
it.
way. They did.
Credit-
They did. They
yeah,
bought himself.
credit
They
to
bought
them.
himself at least one other generation there. Seth in the chat goes, Liam so zoned out. RN. Well, that's where the
Sorry, I'm making a meme.
That's all right. Now it's my
tables
turn
here.
Zone
Yeah,
out.
It's time,
Now
it's time for
Jake to
Jake's
zone
turn
out.
to zone out, and then
Cheers.
you two have to talk about something that I zone out with. What would the conversation between you two? Probably TV shows that I don't watch. I would
No,
zone out on.
probably. It's when Liam and I sometimes get into like slightly too online conversations that you don't have the.
And
Context.
as
Oh,
someone
yeah,
who's
all the
pretty
time.
online, like
yeah.
like I remember when you were first talking
Liam,
about
you see Backrooms?
Oh, of course.
Oh, so there-
Saw the
so
saw,
that's
saw
what
the
it'd be.
weekend it came out.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Do you guys want to talk Backrooms before World Cup?
No,
talk?
not really. Not
All
really,
right,
no.
Liam. We only get this chance every 4 years, so we got to make the most of it for preview kind of talk. What are we thinking? General thoughts.
General thoughts.
Not don't like predict a winner right now. We should actually like get like a substantial conversation going first. But
I
general
don't think
thoughts about-
I don't think it's hit me yet that it's here and that it's happening.
I'm starting to feel it. Starting to feel
I mean,
it.
over the weekend when I was watching the U.S. men in Chicago, I was like, all right, I'm feeling it. But now we've sort of like I've gotten
Kai
into a
Havertz
week
scored from a set
settled.
piece. Where have I seen that before?
I, I was like, of course, there he is again. But
Missy Mopena's all the way in on Arsenal, by the way, and I think her favorite
Oh, yeah?
player is Kai. Yeah.
was Dylan's a good time?
It was
I
awesome.
wasn't
I
here
mean,
last
despite
week,
the,
and I didn't get to ask.
I dodged the conversation last week because you missed it. So Jack in the fucking chat reminded me right off the bat and said like, "You're gonna sail like that Gabriel penalty kick," and I put him in timeout instantly. Jack himself goes World Cup fever all the time back home over in jolly old England, but it will start to hit me more. But Dylan's was a blast. Absolute blast. I'll absolutely go. I'll
What
probably
time
be there.
did you get there?
We got in line at like 9 a.m,
Good heavens!
standing out in the pouring rain. I forgot my
That's
fucking rain
dedication.
jacket. So, but in any event, no, I'll be back there for the fucking Community Shield game, I'm sure, in August. But back to the World Cup. It will, like, the feeling will get real for sure. I will say there are a couple of good groups here out of the 12, but by nature of the extended tournament, Liam, like the expanded rather tournament, and then a lot of the third place teams getting in, some of the stakes in the group stage kind of fall off. Like teams that would have been grouped anyways in the regular 32 team format, they'll still be able to skate, and then whatever happens in the knockouts happen. That being said, just playing around with some of the brackets, you're going to get some absolute banger matchups starting like round of 16. It's going to be insane.
I'll be honest, I haven't looked at the bracket in full yet.
Okay.
So
Alright,
give me throw some matchups at me. What are we looking
There's
at?
a legit chance that either round of 16 or quarterfinal, I forget what it is, you'll get Messi, Ronaldo, and Argentina, Portugal. And also part of this is like some like maybe not minnows, but like some respectable but not great sides are going to get to like the round of 32 or even round of 16 if they're paired against each other. So a lot of the Titans are going to make it all the way through. I've seen like something like Germany, France in the round of 16, I believe. Like, so yeah, K-Bird goes, don't Germany and France have a chance to play early? They do. They most certainly do. Which is crazy for both. I mean, I don't think Germany's going to go terribly far in this tournament. But if they go up round of 16 against fucking France, that's a tough draw. It's going to be I think it's going to be a really fun tournament too. One thing that I've seen from analysis is that teams that might have to do a lot of running might be at a disadvantage because of how hot it's going to be. But then as an American, I'm like, well, a lot of these stadiums, like people are like, oh, in Dallas, it's going to be so hot. It's like,
But
Jared
they're
World's a
playing
dome, man.
Yeah,
It's a
they're playing
dome.
indoors.
Exactly. So we'll see. Jack goes, England might have to play Mexico round of
That would
16
be
in the
fun.
Azteca. Stadio Azteca. That would be... I think England wins that game, but... I mean, neutral site.
Oh,
like England wins that game.
Ochoa shows up every 4 years, man.
That's what I mean. Yeah. And at that cathedral of the game,
Yeah,
Broomstick
that
goes,
narrative
isn't
of the
France, Norway set in Foxborough too? Brother, I can confirm
It's
it most
never.
certainly is, because I will be there. I cannot fucking wait. Sounds like Saliba's going to play for France, by the way. I thought he was going to be
Oh.
out for the tournament.
I thought so too. But
Timber's out. That's not great. Who are you excited to see in terms of players? I mean, whether they're Liverpool players or not.
I mean, Yamal. Like, I don't watch La Liga regularly. And Champions League. Sorry, I'm employed. It's tough to watch during the week. So, like, I think guys like that, where I mean, it'll be fun to troll Ronaldo because I don't get to watch him on the regular.
One last
anymore.
hate watch.
Yeah, oh, it's gonna be special.
Although I will say, like, they've got a puncher's chance.
They're good, but I think
they have the best midfield in the tournament. I think it's either them or England for best midfield in the tournament.
But no, I think he will be their undoing, which will be fabulous. Then I will be.
What's that meme where he's like standing like right on like the touch line at like a weird angle, and there's like a 2-man wall in front of him, and he's doing his fucking stance like this. And it's a Snapchat caption like, how do you rationalize with someone like this?
The Homelander memes are going to be out of control with him.
Hey, Jack, if you're going to be at France Norway, dude, hit me up. I'll see if I can't dap you up, grab a pint with you. Webster goes, this is anti-Portuguese discrimination. I just said they have the best midfield in the tournament. They're just not going to win the tournament. With that said, any other player that I'm trying to think of? I mean, obviously Arsenal players, and Yamal. 2 questions for you, Liam. Does USA win the group? Actually, 3. Does USA win the group? How far does the US make it? Those are the first 2.
I'll give them. I don't think they win the group. They'll something weird will happen, and I don't like the Turkey matchup one bit. And I could easily see them drawing Friday night against Paraguay. So
Paraguay's. I think their best striker just got hurt, so they're not going to be able to score. I don't think. I think they can eke out like a 1-0.
Yeah. Australia doesn't concern me.
Australia sucks. They'll be Australia.
But yeah, I think Turkey's got that group. I've been so down on them, but I think watching them last weekend kind of reignited my love for the U.S. men's team because they did look really good. During spells in the first half. I didn't really watch much of that. I didn't catch much of the second half, but dude, the last like 25 minutes of the first half, they were playing Germany off the field.
Germany doesn't totally inspire me going forward. I know they have quality. Obviously, they have Kai, my king. Florian Wirtz is spectacular.
He's spectacular when he's not playing for slot.
What's that?
I said he's spectacular when he's not playing under slot. It was like all season, man. International break, he goes off, scores like 2 goals, 2 assists. Like, great. Where's that guy?
But they haven't been totally inspiring in the build-up. Any dark horse shouts that you have? Because I
feel like everybody's going Norway.
Everyone's saying Norway or Japan. Like Japan always does
Japan's
pretty well.
Sneaky, man.
I got one.
Who you got?
No one has been able to score on Ecuador. If Ecuador gets to the knockouts, they could just drag people into like extra time, potentially shootouts. No one could score on them. And I'm not just saying that because of Pierre Capier. I'm not just saying that because of him. Like, they haven't been able to score, or no one's been able to score on them. They hold a pretty tight line from what I gather. So I'll give them a shout. Leo goes, Ecuador mentioned.
Like
absolutely,
that.
Dude. Yes, sir. I think round of 16 for U.S. I mean, it depends on how the draw goes, but
yeah, I mean,
they'll win one knockout game.
I feel like 22 disappointed me so much because, like, after missing out in 2018, there's all this hype. It's like, oh, they're the golden generation, and then same old.
Jonathan Brooks ain't walking through that door.
He's not, dude. I missed that 2014 team. And hey, they got bounced too, round of 16. I don't know. Just get out of the group. Whatever.
It's been 16 the last couple of times. I mean, Ghana in 2010, Portugal 16. They should have.
It was Belgium in 2014.
Belgium in 14. That's right. Yeah. because they got revenge on Ghana, and then Portugal was in the group stage. They should have won that game.
Yeah, they should have, and
Yeah.
then there he came down the wing. I was like, oh shit, there he is. Yeah.
Fucking dickhead. Eric goes, Turkey could be a dark horse, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Arda Güler is sensational. He's really, really good. And then Yildiz is how you say his name, buddy from Juventus on the wing, who apparently is not up for sale. Arsenal's been kicking the tires on him. He's good from what I gather. So, no, I think Turkey will be good. I think Turkey's going to win that group. FKS goes, yep. Moises Caicedo as well for Ecuador. Yep. Maintaining the line there. That's good. All right, let's not beat around the bush anymore. I'm not going to ask for a final matchup because the bracket's so big and so many teams can end up in so many different pods. But just straight up, who's going to win the World Cup, Liam?
I'm gonna go. Give me. I want to go with somebody in Latin America. I don't want to say Argentina again. That's not fun.
It's not going to be Brazil. I'll tell you that much. It's
no,
not going
to.
If any team is going, if any
toast.
of the major powerhouse teams are going to have a stinker of a tournament, it's going to be Brazil.
They don't. They
do not look good under Don Carlo. They don't. And they have great individual talent all around. Yes, and if they go on a huge run, I won't be surprised. But if I had to make a shout for any of the major teams to fuck it up, it would be Brazil, like round of 16.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take Spain. Give me Spain.
Jake?
Argentina.
It's actually not a bad shout. Like, I mean, they're returning like that entire team, basically, that won 4 years ago. And they still have a lot of young skill there. Nico Paz, he's playing for Argentina, right? Even though he's Spanish born.
That's absolutely right. Yeah.
I didn't ask you.
Sure.
I think he is. That kid's gonna win young player of the tournament. He's been playing for Como under the fighting Cesc Fabregas in Serie A. He plays for Argentina. Yeah, he's 21 years old. He's a demon. You're gonna learn who he is. I think he's gonna win Young Player of the tournament. I agree with you, Liam. I think it's gonna be Spain. They've looked unstoppable since Euro 24. They've been clicking on all cylinders. Even if they don't have because what's the striker from Barcelona? Tip of my tongue. What's his fucking name? Oh my god. I forget his name off the top of my head, but I don't think he's healthy. Their wing play is still great. You know, if they have Nico on the left and Yamal can do it all. Great midfield. Defense is solid.
Spain,
and I think
would be a good final. Let's run it
Netherlands
back. 2010
is
again.
I would have
Let's do it
said
again.
Netherlands are sneaky, but they don't have a ton of star power, and now with Timber out as well, it's going to be tough for them to make it to the final. Jack goes, my brain says France, heart says it's coming home. England, I think, has a legit shot at least making the semis. They're a really good team. It's just that unfortunately for you, Jack, England always finds a way to fuck it up. 60 long years of hurt never stop you dreaming, but it might have to be 64 long years of hurt after this because I think they have a good shot. I'd probably put them as like the third favorites. Ultimately, it's probably going to be either Spain or France. France's attacking power is unbelievable. Like the guys that they can throw forward, it's crazy. Spain just top to bottom though. They're such a strong team, strong system, and they gave Raya the #1 shirt. So there you go, David Raya, World Cup winning goalkeeper. You heard it here first. So emojis of the week are soccer ball, and you know what? For Leo, the flag of Ecuador.
There you go.
The flag of Ecuador. There you go. Songs of the week, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Leo goes, England World Cup and Knicks chip can't happen at the same time. The world would implode. That's when that's when pigs fly there at that point. I'm going to a bachelor party before Song of the Week, just quickly because this involves the Knicks. I'm going to a bachelor party next weekend. And my buddy who's getting married is a huge Knicks fan, diehard Knicks fan. And I'd let everyone know, is like, if things go bad for the Knicks and this goes to Game 7. That's the first night of the bachelor party. That Friday, I believe the 19th, I think it's Juneteenth, would be Game 7. And he goes, this shit better not go to Game 7. And that was before Game 3. So you got to hope that the monkey paw has not curled for him, because he won't have to worry about a Game 7 if the Knicks lose 3 more games in a row. So just an interesting tidbit that I wanted to throw out there. Thought you would enjoy that anecdote.
Thanks.
I thought it was funny. I thought you would appreciate it.
My song of the week is "Waiting Room"
You each,
by Phoebe Bridgers.
And because we missed last week, you have to give us 2 songs.
Okay, my second.
What was the first one?
Oh shit! "Waiting Room" by Phoebe Bridgers.
It's already on there.
Already
on there.
All right. "Garden Song" by Phoebe Bridgers.
No, let me double check.
And
I know for a fact
"You Missed My Heart" by Phoebe Bridgers.
A lot of Phoebes.
Yeah, well, I got tickets for the tour this morning.
Oh, they dropped? Fuck, I missed them. No.
Yeah, sure did.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Liam,
what are you gonna do?
My beautiful girlfriend will be proud of me. I'm doubling down on Niall Horn. Monochromatic.
She's a huge One Directioner.
She's big one deer. Monochromatic.
He was
right
so down the street from me today. Niall Horn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He apparently made a appearance at MGM with No Con like a few months ago. And
Niall,
just out of the blue.
Nice.
So that which song was it?
Oh, Monochromatic and Tastes So Good. Doubling up.
Should I double dip on an artist?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do it. Why not?
We'll double dip on some Beatles. Let's think here. Let's go. Don't Let Me Down by the Beatles. And let's go I've Just Seen a Face by the Beatles. One older, one newer. One when they were youngins, one when they were more jaded. Both by the Beatles. So is that all we got?
That's all I got.
This is a good episode, gentlemen. This is a good episode. I enjoyed myself.
I'm eepy.
Eepy. Well, you don't have to edit the episode, so.
No, you're right. What else? No, I think that's it, guys. Wow.
No.
Wow. Next week, what's next? I don't know. Probably another 2 and 4 week.
Yeah, we're just going to rehash the same conversation.
Really, every time we hop on here, what was the last week like? 2 and 4?
I don't know. 2 and 4.
1 and 3.
They had one blow-up win where they won like 7-2, and then a bunch of
and everything else, they scored one
losses,
run.
3-2. Yeah, again. Well, either way, we hope you join us next week for the latest installment of Pod on Lansdowne. In the meantime, we appreciate you for listening to this installment of the program. A reminder, don't forget to hit subscribe wherever you're listening, whether it's YouTube or the podcast platform of your choice, like Apple, Spotify, Amazon, you name it. Leave a 5-star review. That'd be great. That'd be very helpful for us. And write a review as well. Any kind words would be much appreciated. Again, wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, do all those fun things that help the algorithm. And one more reminder, this is serious. Whether it's tweeting at us, DMs to either of us personally or the show itself, let us know if you'd be interested in the Pod on Lansdowne Movie Club. It would probably be a membership sort of thing on YouTube where you get access to additional episodes where we review movies. Pod on Lansdowne Movie Club, where the movies would be crowdsourced through the perverts themselves who subscribe. And if you want any merch, let us know about that too, and what kind of merch you might be looking for. I feel like we might want to start small if we roll that out in the future, but I want to get as much.
I have one. There's one particular merch piece idea that I'm particularly psyched out of my mind.
Yes. But seriously, let us know if you guys want some merch, and maybe DM it to us and set. I appreciate any comments in the YouTube thing here, but just so I have it for posterity. At Pod on Lansdowne for us on DMs or any of our personals on Twitter. You know where to find us. That's going to do it for this edition of the program, though. Again, we appreciate all the perverts, old and new, for their time. As always, we'll be back next Tuesday night at 7:30 for another edition of the program. Until then, For Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz. You're you. Go Sox. Go Fitzgerald, real hair there. And obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.